Imagine a disease so deadly it wiped out half of Europe. A sickness that turned cities into ghost towns and left bodies piled in the streets. Today, we panic over pandemics like COVID-19, but what if I told you that was nothing compared to the Black Death? The Black Death, also known as the bubonic plague, tore through Asia, the Middle East, and Europe from 1347 to 1351. It killed an estimated 25 to 50 million people in Europe. That's about 30% to 60% of the population. Entire villages were wiped out, and mass graves became a common sight. But how did it spread so fast? Fleas carried the deadly Yersinia pestis bacteria, which jumped to rats. These rats hitched rides on merchant ships and caravans along the Silk Road, spreading the disease far and wide. The plague spread through flea bites, contaminated food, and even human breath. Once it reached the lungs, it became airborne, turning into a fast-killing supervirus known as the pneumonic plague. Boils the size of apples, blackened skin, fever so high, they beg for death. The infected would first get flu-like symptoms, fever, chills, weakness, but within days, their bodies would erupt in black, swollen lymph nodes called buboes. These oozed pus and blood, giving the disease its terrifying name, the Black Death. Up to 50% of infected people died within a week. The iconic plague doctor mask wasn't just for looks. It was designed to protect physicians from the deadly air, or so they believed. The beak was stuffed with aromatic herbs like rosemary, lavender, and myrrh, meant to purify the air and ward off disease. Some even carried vinegar-soaked sponges inside the mask, believing it would filter out bad air, what they called miasma. The costume, created in the 1600s by a French doctor named Charles de Lorme, consisted of a waxed robe, gloves, boots, and a wooden staff used to examine patients from a distance. It was an early attempt at protective gear, but in reality, it did little to stop the disease. In 2020, the world shut down because of COVID-19, a virus with a 1–2% fatality rate. Now, imagine a disease with a 50% death rate, and no hospitals, no antibiotics, no science to stop it. The biggest difference? Medicine. The Black Death killed because people didn't understand germs. They thought wearing strange bird masks filled with herbs would protect them, but it was useless. But here's the terrifying part, the Black Death never truly went away. Yes, the plague still exists. Every year, new cases appear in parts of Africa, China, and even the US. But thanks to modern medicine, we now have antibiotics that can stop it, if caught early. So the next time you hear someone call COVID the worst pandemic in history, remember the Black Death. A disease so deadly it reshaped the world forever. And who knows? Maybe it's only a matter of time before nature throws another one our way. The Black Death was just the beginning. If you're ready to dive deeper into the mysteries of the past, hit that subscribe button and smash the notification bell.